Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So today we have a two-part story, so that means I'll be done with this story by the end of this reaction. And you know, that doesn't happen all that often, but it's kind of interesting when it does, and I'm excited to see what these two parts are gonna bring. Let's go. Oh! Oh! Initially thought, I was like, oh, they're dancing. Oh no, someone's dying. That was my internal monologue for the first few seconds of this. Oh my.
I did say I wanted to stay with the crew for a while. You can stop trying to get me back to Heathrow.
I have.
You certainly know how to fly this crate, don't you?
What's the matter?
Oh my goodness.
So what is a railway station?
Well, a place where one embarks and disembarks from compartments on wheels, drawn along these rails by a steam engine, rarely on time.
What a very silly activity.
As a boy, I always wanted to drive one.
Aw.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Tanner, Lord Cranley's chauffeur.
Lord Cranley?
Yes, sir.
We're expected?
Oh, yes, sir. You are the doctor?
Indeed.
May I ask what you're staring at?
Oh, sorry, miss.
Oh! Oh!
His lordship won the toss and decided to bat first to give you time to get here. That train's always late.
That's very thoughtful of his lordship.
Yes, sir. But I do think we should hurry. His lordship is a first-class bat, but I'm not quite sure how strong his support is this year.
Uh-huh.
There you are, man. Good. Hi, Cranley. Didn't expect four of you. Good Lord. So sorry. Do forgive me. Staring at you look exactly like my fiancée.
Huh.
It's quite uncanny.
This is Nissa.
A humorous meter. Any good with the ball?
Not bad.
Good. Medium pace, slow?
Fast.
Top ho. Good luck, old boy.
Good luck, Doctor. I also love that the doctor just goes with it. He's like, I guess I'm playing now. Sure. Why not? Is this going to be the whole episode?
What a charming name. How extraordinary.
Yes, isn't it?
Nissa, did you say?
Yes.
Forgive me, my dear, but you must be a Worcestershire Talbot.
No, I'm not.
Are you quite sure?
Quite sure.
Robert,
Uncanny.
forgive a pardonable curiosity, my dear, but where are you from?
The Empire of Traken.
Really?
Oh, well bowled.
Trick and Nissa are like...
Ripping performance, old boy. Come up to the house and meet the mater. May I present the doctor?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Doctor Who?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mother, but he'd like to...
she said the thing.
We should respect that after what he's done today.
A superb innings, worthy of the master.
The master?
Well, the other doctor. W.G. Grace.
Yes, of course.
Are you able to stay for the ball, Doctor?
Yes, you must. I insist. Now, all of you.
Thank you.
We
A
have one
ball?
every year in aid of the hospital for sick children.
It's fancy dress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got any costumes.
Our costumes are no problem. We keep a selection for last-minute guests. I'm sure we can fix you up.
My goodness, we're gonna get fun
How would
outfits.
you like to take a cocktail?
Well, certainly a cold drink.
What do you do with a cocktail in a bath? Drink it over.
Patrick just looks bewildered. Also, this is a situation.
Come and meet the hero of the day. Anne Talbot, my fiancée. This is Nissa.
How do you do?
Wow.
How do you do?
Oh,
How beautiful.
The black orchid. It was found on the Orinoco by my eldest son, George.
I thought I recognized the name. George Cranley, the botanist, the explorer.
But the Brazilian forests took their toll. He never returned from his last expedition 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
oh.
Well, I must flatter myself, call that an admirable choice.
Oh,
Certainly is. What do you
my
think?
That's
word.
a surprise, I think.
Oh,
You know the dances of this period?
Well, I know the Charleston. I learned it for a play when I was at school.
How's it performed?
Show you.
That dancing? Oh, how lovely. That's lovely. My dear, I'm so glad you think so. Look,
oh no, 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 no.
there. With the headdress, nobody but nobody will be able to tell us apart. Isn't that topping? Quite topping. Just as long as I don't show this.
A mole?
Yes. You haven't got one, have you? No. Good.
I feel like them dressing the same is going to cause problems somehow. Probably.
Who's that?
Oh, oh no. Oh, there's gonna be all sorts of trickery with the outfits. Great.
I think you have to ask me to dance.
Why?
Because that's what everybody else is doing.
I don't think I could do it.
Yes, you can. Just follow me. Come on.
Oh.
Why do I always let my curiosity get the better of me?
I don't know, Doctor, but you always do. Should spend more time in the spa.
Now no one can tell them apart.
I can.
How?
That's a secret.
I do like Tegan's outfit a bit.
Where's the doctor?
Don't know.
What's he wearing?
I don't know that either.
You should ask Lady Cranley to dance.
Well, look, I'm not really very good at it. Anyway, I'd much rather eat.
Why didn't I leave after the cricket?
Dancing or eating?
You have to excuse me for a moment.
I don't know that I could choose. Two of my favorite things.
He hit me from behind and escaped.
Where is Digby?
Digby has gone.
Where?
I don't know. I have not seen him today.
Oh,
Charleston!
Oh,
hey, break it down, Tegan.
Enjoying yourself, Nissa?
Lisa, are you sure, Adam?
Yes. You can't do that.
Can't I?
Oh, wow. The Doctor's going on his own little adventure. Oh boy.
Shall we go back to the terrace? I'm afraid we must return to the others. Who are you?
Girl, book it. Oh no.
Please let me go. Stop it. Let me go, whoever you are. Help! Help!
Lady Cranley.
This is Di Tony, an old friend from Brazil.
How do you do, sir? In my meanderings, I've come across something rather unpleasant.
Go on.
There's a body through there.
What?
A dead man in a cupboard.
There's been a murder.
I'm afraid it's in here. Are you sure you want to look?
It's all right, Doctor. I'm made of quite stern stuff.
Yes, of course.
Poor fellow. How very unpleasant. He's one of the servants. Please. Would you be kind enough to help me keep it from my other guests? I wouldn't want to upset them.
Well,
There's no point in involving them.
There might be
yes, of course.
Thank you.
Now, if you could tell me how
point
to get back to
of
my room.
warning them.
I'll show you.
Oh.
There, my dear, there. Try to put the whole incident out of your mind. Some brandy will help calm you down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, thank you. This will do to be going along with.
Just look at that.
Well, I didn't have any breakfast.
Let him live.
Anne was wearing this.
Or the other one.
No, that was the other one up there on the terrace. Something's happened to Anne.
An accident?
I'm afraid it's a little more serious than that, Doctor.
That's him. That's who attacked me.
Oh no!
It's me.
Yes, you. And he did that. I saw him.
Doctor?
I'm afraid Miss Talbot is mistaken. I've just this minute come down the stairs.
I am not mistaken. Sir Robert, arrest that man. He killed James. I saw him.
Lady Cranley, please.
Charles, shouldn't you?
No, Madge. Wait until the sergeant gets here.
But our guests.
I suggest, Charles, that you call it a day. Tell your guest there's been an accident and ask him to go home. Now, Anne.
This man attacked me and then killed James.
No.
Did.
Someone else must be wearing an identical costume.
No.
But, my dear,
No.
now be reasonable.
I am being reasonable.
What about your own costume? There are two of those.
My little joke, Sir Robert. I was in charge of the costumes. There was only one harlequin.
Doctor?
And only one murderer. Lady Cranley, I agreed to keep it from your guests, but I have the distinct feeling I'm in rather hot water.
Yeah.
Why would I attack you? Have you done me any harm?
No.
No, then I've no reason to harm you. And besides...
Besides what?
Well, it wouldn't be cricket.
Robert.
I respect the sentiment, sir, but I have known Miss Talbot all her life. She has laid a complaint. Made an accusation. Is this the reason that you wish to remain incognito?
No, of course not.
What is your name?
That's a very difficult question.
Have you any means of identification?
No, I've never needed any. I'm a Time Lord.
A what?
I told you.
Try again.
I travel in time and space. I have a time machine. You've read H.G. Wells?
I know of him, of course, yes. He writes fiction.
Lady Cranley, please help me.
How can Lady Cranley help you?
There's something terribly wrong here. Lady Cranley knows I showed her another dead body.
What?
I'm afraid, like Mr. Wells, the doctor has a vivid imagination.
Body. In a cupboard, up there. You and the Indian.
Perhaps you'd show me.
Willingly. This way.
I don't believe it. The doctor would never do a thing like that.
We can all speak for him.
Yes.
Miss Talbot was a witness.
Her word against his.
That's enough. You better get inside the house. The police will be here in a minute.
This is turning into such a mess. Which I guess I knew it would, but you know. Still.
This one.
No, she's covered it up!
My father gave me that when I was 6.
A man of about 30 in a white coat. A short white coat. You said he was a servant.
An Indian.
Well, not in there, no, with Lady Cranley. A South American native.
Judge?
I'm not imagining all this.
No?
Lady Cranley, I appeal to you. It was you who introduced me to this man.
Well, there was a fellow here. Yes. Won the blessed game for us. First class bat and a demon bowler.
Heaven knows what your motive was, but no doubt that will come out during the course of the inquiries.
I sincerely hope so.
Bob, I've just received a telephone call from Smarty Thomas, apologising for the fact that the replacement he had arranged missed his train.
Then this man is an impostor.
Oh no!
Is he?
I beg your pardon?
I'm arresting this man, Sergeant, on suspicion of murder.
Yes, Sir Robert.
I must warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used in evidence.
It's very
Doctor.
kind of you.
I shall prefer the charge later at the station, Sergeant. Very
He's
good,
like,
Sir Robert.
ugh.
Here's a copy, sir, must come too.
Thank you, Lady Cranley, for a delightfully unexpected afternoon.
Why don't you show them the TARDIS, Doctor?
What did that prove? That he isn't lying?
Sergeant, we pass the station. You're going to the station. I mean the railway station. Yes. There's vital evidence that will prove what I'm saying is true.
Oh wow, he's actually going to stop. I was not expecting that.
What's the idea? There's something I'd like to show you.
What if they just all ran into the TARDIS and took off? Oh no! Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. All right.
It's not here.
A mess.
What?
Okay.
You see, sir?
See what?
The police box in the yard.
No.
It was on the northbound platform of the railway station. We've been able to move it, but we can't break in. No key will unlock it.
Ah.
This one will.
Gotta say, not so great at keeping watch.
The male nurse
You know.
was killed.
We've got to tell the police.
No.
Charles, please don't leave me alone.
Now, there's something you've got to know.
No, Charles.
Yes, Mother!
Oh.
Please. Well, there won't be any room.
You are in for a surprise.
Ah. Oh.
Unbelievable. Quite unbelievable.
Oh boy.
I must say all this is going to be rather difficult to explain in my report. In this sense, you are owed an apology.
In this sense,
Well, there is still a murder to be explained.
Sir Robert?
come in.
A call from Lord Cranley, sir, up at the Hall. He's found another body. A man called Digby. His neck's broken. Just like the servant, James.
Thank you, Cummings.
Sir.
Come on, Markham.
I could get you there sooner.
You could. All right. You do that.
Wow, Doctor.
Oh, how could you?
Oh. Letting them into the TARDIS. Giving them a ride. Wow. That's certainly one way to open a door. Wouldn't have been
Don't worry,
my
I'll look
first
after her.
pick, but you know.
All right, old chap. All right.
Oh! Oh!
He started a fire. Get the brigade.
Tell him, Lady Cranley, and why he's so interested in Anne.
Well,
They were engaged to be married. That thing, as you call him, was my elder son, George.
How did you know?
The Black Orchid for one, the Tony for another.
explain.
I'll leave Lady Cranley to do that. I have to rescue Nissa.
He won't hurt her. He loves Anne.
Really? And what will he do when he discovers he has the wrong girl?
There they are.
Oh!
I have done something terribly wrong, Robert. Charles is not to blame.
What did the doctor mean about the Black Orchid?
Well, you saw how George looked. The Kajabi Indians did that to him. To them, the Black Orchid is sacred. And they cut out his tongue. His mind was affected. He was rescued by another tribe, and their chief befriended him and brought him home.
Tony.
Yes. With Tony and Digby's help, I was able to keep George hidden in the house.
Oh, wow. Made it up there quick.
Now, George, it's done you no harm. George, please, George.
George, that isn't Anne. Anne is down there. Look. Keep still, Nessa! It's true, George. Please let me have her.
Okay.
Thank you, George.
Oh my goodness! Oh! Wow.
I'm grateful you stayed for the funeral.
What's that? A fancy dress.
Do you really mean it? We can keep them.
Of course.
There's something I'd like you to
Oh.
Thank you. I shall treasure it.
Wow. This was a very interesting and quick story, and I think I'm of two minds of you know, what I'm thinking about it, because the first thing that I want to say is that I felt like the pacing was a little quick in the second part, which a lot of times we actually have the opposite problem, I feel like, in Classic Who, that like sometimes they really try to, you know, fill in some parts with some stuff that may not be entirely necessary to make the story a four-parter or longer or whatever it is. And here I feel like, you know, the second part was a little like here. You know, I was following it fine, but it just felt, it could have been slightly better if there was a little more anticipation about what was going on, and maybe a little more, you know, planting the seeds of worry and everything like that. But I feel like once everything got going, you know, they only had so much time, so they came up with a resolution pretty quick. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, some of that maybe could have been put into the first part. However, the reason that why I say I'm kind of two minds of this, I enjoyed a bit of the first part in this story because it was kind of nice to see, you know, the Doctor and his companions kind of just enjoying stuff. I've always secretly, or maybe not secretly because I might have said it, but like deep down have really kind of wanted a story where it's just the Doctor and his companions having a nice time somewhere. I know that that's not the most interesting story, and people wouldn't really actually like watching that, but I kind of like the fact that, you know, we're seeing like Tegan dancing and Adric eating and stuffing his face and all of that, and, you know, all of these kind of like longer moments. I actually genuinely enjoyed that. It's kind of nice to see, as opposed to, oh, we've landed, oh, the fuckery's happening, oh, everyone's in danger. And it's not like there wasn't any element of that in this story, but I kind of liked that we took a moment to see everybody sort of enjoy things. And yeah, I felt like it kind of, you know, went a little bit quicker, and the pace had to really kind of pick up in the second part a bit. But it was enjoyable. I liked the outfits. I liked Tegan's outfit. It seemed like fun but pretty and everything like that. And, you know, I don't necessarily think that this is going to be the most memorable story of the season or anything like that, but it was fine. It was enjoyable for two parts, and I appreciate that. All right. I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.